Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a hell of a show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today we got a hell of a show for you guys. This is going to be a good one. But before we get into it, we're going to be launching an exclusive Dreamers Pro community very soon. If you want early access to receive a one-time offer that will only be available to people on the waiting list, please make sure you go ahead and do so. We have over 320 signups so far. So if you want to be a part of that, please make sure you do that. We have that pinned in the comments and the description below. Let's get into today's topic. So the Lakers are always the talk of the town, right? They're always the talk of the town every single season. It usually seems now that they're the biggest story in the NBA, and this year is no different. But coming into this season, the Lakers were making some headlines because of some coaching decisions they were looking to make. As you guys know, they fired Darvin Ham at the end of last season, and with that, it created a vacancy. Right, it created a vacancy, and people, some of the candidates that we heard, of course, Dan Hurley. Obviously, we heard JJ Redick ultimately got the job. But prior to that, there was another coach that the Lakers had on their radar, and that coach was Ty Lue. Now, Ty Lue had a successful campaign with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He won his first championship with the Cavs, came back from a 3-1 deficit to win a championship alongside LeBron James, Kyrie Irving. I think Kevin Love was on that team, if I'm not mistaken. And then he ultimately took the job of the Clippers, right? And every single season he had been the coach of the Clippers. They had a winning record. But as his contract was getting close to expiring, people were like, well, the Lakers should go after Ty Lue, right? But ultimately, we heard that things fell apart, that they wanted to pick his coaching staff and blah, 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 blah. And Ty Lue decided to turn down the offer and then go re-sign, with the Clippers for an extension that he currently has, and he seems to be very, very happy with the situation there. So what happened? This morning, or really yesterday, the story came out about Ty Lue basically breaking down why he decided not to sign with the Lakers, even though LeBron James himself tried to convince him, on multiple occasions. And the article we want to read from today is a Sports Illustrated article that has the following headline, and it says, Ty Lue reveals disrespectful offer from the Los Angeles Lakers. So this is the article that we want to get into here today. Before we even get into it, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on PrizePicks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let's get into the article here. It continues on, and it says, before Ty Lue became the coach of the Clippers, he was once offered the head coaching job of the Los Angeles Lakers. The rumors at the time stated that Lue felt disrespected by the offer that the Lakers brought him, and it turns out those rumors were true. During an interview on the Stephen A. Smith Show, Lue revealed how disrespectful the coaching offer from the Lakers was. The Lakers wanted to offer him a shorter deal with less money and wanted to pick his coaching staff. It's especially disrespectful when you factor in the fact that Lue won a championship with the Lakers as a player. Continues on. The respect level of where I came from and knowing LeBron was on our team, you automatically think, well, LeBron did everything, which he did a lot. I don't think they had the same respect for me as I felt they should, Lue said. They offered me the job on a 3-year basis and they wanted to pick my coaching staff, and I just wasn't going to do that. For me to be a championship coach, to take a 3-year deal when everyone else is getting 5-year deals and more money, and then you want to pick my staff as well, I just thought that was a slap in the face. As a young black head coach, I just thought it was a bad example I was setting up for other guys coming up after me. Aside from the disrespect, Lue didn't also want to leave his coaching staff behind in Cleveland. If he took the job with the Lakers, then he would have left the team stranded without jobs. I'm a loyal person, Lue said. For me, to take the job and leave my guys behind in Cleveland with no job, then they were going to be out of the league. Wasn't going to be able to take those guys with me. That was tough for me to do, to leave my guys behind. The Lakers didn't do anything wrong. They offered me the job. It was up to me to take the deal. I just said I respectfully declined. The modern day Lakers organization may have some questionable decisions when it comes to their former players. The way they treated both Ty Lue and the legendary Jerry West is something that's just hard to understand. So that's what the article had to say there. I want to get into this story here. We need to talk about this more because Laker leadership is really being protected by the media, Jeannie Buss especially. The Lakers are a confused organization. They have been this way going on a decade now. They are confused. Totally confused. Going all the way back to when they hired Mike D'Antoni, when they were supposed to bring in Phil Jackson. Because of a quarrel that existed between Jeannie Buss and I forgot her brother's name at the time. I think he was the general manager. I forgot his name, but I guess he didn't like Phil Jackson or whatever it is. So they passed up an opportunity to get a championship head coach that had won 5 championships with the Lakers, 11 rings overall, and they decided to screw that up and they went with Mike D'Antoni. That didn't work out. Then after that, I think they hired was it Byron Scott or Luke Walton? But I think it was Byron Scott. Then he eventually hired Luke Walton. That didn't work out. Then they hired Frank Vogel, who ultimately helped them win a championship. And before you knew it, they fired him. Then they got Darvin Ham. They kept him for 2 years. Then they fired him. Then they had an opportunity before that to sign Ty Lue. They didn't. Then they had an opportunity this summer to get Dan Hurley. They screwed that one up. And now they ended up with a podcaster in JJ Redick. And now we're hearing that Ty Lue felt disrespected from the job. I heard one bozo on the internet yesterday say, well, what has Ty Lue done since then? What have the Lakers done since then? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. What have the Lakers done since then? Nothing. Talking about what has Ty Lue done since then? What have the Lakers done? Nothing. But to me, this speaks to the leadership of the organization. The Lakers have no leadership. They seem to be totally tone deaf to their fan base. I think the Lakers only take sentiments from people that attend the games and people that are in there cheering like, well, this must be how all fans feel, when in reality they don't. The article also brought up the issue with the fallout between themselves and Jerry West. When Jeannie Buss went out there and talked about her most 5 influential Lakers of all time, and she left out Jerry West and put LeBron up there. Think about that for a second. She left out Jerry West and mentioned LeBron over Jerry West. And if you know anything about the Lakers, he is Mr. Laker. Like, he helped build so many championship teams. So they disrespected him as well. To me, the Lakers are the premier clown show of the NBA. Premier at the top of the list. All the way from management, all the way down. All the way down. And to me, I don't know why the media doesn't spend enough time talking about the management, because it's a clown show. Utter clown show. And this article just proves it. The disrespect that they had to Ty Lue just says it all. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.